Is that Hoover all right?
Yeah, it's fine. As long as it's constant, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's when it peaks, it's a problem. Yeah, brilliant. Away you go.
Okay, so if we start by introducing yourself and your role here and what the general premise of the Blackhorse Workshop.
Right, okay. My name is Toby Poolman and I'm one of the 2 part-time technicians here at Blackhorse Workshop. The project is basically a community facility specialising in wood and metal working facility. It's basically a big workshop equipped with all the tools, equipment that anyone would need to actually work with those materials. Open to anyone from the public that actually wants to come in and make something, be it a paid commission or a piece of furniture to go in their house. My own role, I job share with a chap called Rob Shear. His background is more metalwork, mine is furniture making. So we there's always one of us on duty here to help anyone that walks through the door technically, to provide technical support with what they're making, and also maintain the equipment, keep the workshop management basically. So that was sort of the bones of my role here. It strikes me that one thing libraries and a workshop like ourselves have got in common, we're both trying to sort of save skills in a sense. Perhaps the library as a kind of community hub and use of literature books, for example, is perhaps something that's suffering from internet. And also sort of mechanisation and computer-aided design and mass production of products is sort of undoing all that knowledge that people used to have in terms of making skills, working with their hands to make something. Perhaps connected with the fact schools don't teach it in the same way that they used to. So it feels like there's common ground there. And I'm sort of thinking perhaps as a workshop it's a little bit intimidating, the fact that there's obviously a lot of people here that know what they're doing, some doing it professionally. So there's a bit of, perhaps that provides a bit of an obstacle for somebody, a young person for example, who wants to come in, wants to actually make something. I'm thinking a library might be a less or more accessible kind of organisation that they would be more comfortable approaching. If there was some, I'm thinking the library could be that sort of, provide that missing link if you like, which enables us to access these groups of people that we're not currently reaching, but also people that perhaps wouldn't even know about us might well wander in a library and find out about us there. And I think there's also potential, there's no reason why somebody couldn't use a library as a space in which to make something. Obviously it would have to be sort of a fairly, quite a simple sort of making process that perhaps didn't sort of need too much, didn't create too many problems in terms of health and safety as far as extraction and noise, etc. go. But as far as providing somebody with access to a bench, hand tools, and perhaps a simple project they could do there, that might provide a good introduction for them to go on and actually introduce them to a facility like ourselves that we could use. So it feels like there's definitely a relationship there to be explored. Perhaps in terms of just setting up initially a kind of tester project and see what response we get from the public. There's definitely a relationship that could be explored there between a facility like ourselves and libraries. Libraries obviously being that...
You've been holding it all day. So yeah, just think through your head, just talk about a relationship.
Well, I can rephrase a little bit of question actually.
Yeah, well, okay, go ahead.
So have you got any relationship with the library at the moment in around Walthamstow?
First thing, in terms of getting a project rolling, would be to arrange a meeting with Harriet Warden, the creative director of Blackhorse Workshop, and she would sort of discuss sort of work out common aim for the project, look at sources of funding, probably. So the relationship would start in that kind of arena if you like, and then it would go on probably to looking at specific. She would ask myself and my colleague to conceive a project that could potentially be carried out in a library environment, and it would probably go from there. Probably would, to launch the event, perhaps there would be a couple technicians, staff from Blackhorse present in the library to perhaps make a bit of an event from it to get the ball rolling. And it would need promotion, so it didn't just remain a space in the library that people were a little bit unsure about using. It would need a bit of promotion, I would think, to actually get the project off the ground.